Hey, this video is just to briefly overview our annotated bibliography team research assignment. So let's get started. In Blackboard, I suggest that you start by clicking where it says Composition Assignments. And you'll see a folder that says Group Annotated Bibliography Assignments. This folder will house all of our materials for this assignment. The overview is right at the top, and that's where we're going to start today. All right. So it starts off by explaining that an annotated bibliography is a list of sources, right? Our goal here is to craft a research question with our team from the assigned topic given to your group. After you craft that research question, your goal is to become experts in that topic by formulating this annotated bibliography. The bibliography will consist of 20 sources, 5 of which have to be peer-reviewed database articles, and 5 of which have to be books. However, they can be ebooks. I really suggest you look at Google Books. Once you compile this list, then I should be able to look at it and understand that you have done the background work to better understand this topic from a variety of sources and genres and from a variety of perspectives. Every source on your annotated bibliography won't be from a doctor or from a professor or from an expert in the field. Some of those sources should reflect the common everyday individual that's affected by the question that you're asking. Because of that, the other 10 sources, not the 5 that have to be books and not the 5 that have to be peer-reviewed scholarly sources, can come from anywhere. They might be blogs, they might be videos, they might be web pages or other articles. That is up for you and your team to decide. All right. So to get started, the first thing that you have to do is to be in contact with your team members. Yes, I know that group projects can be difficult. This one I think is a little bit simpler than maybe some other ones, but in any of them, all of them rather, communication is key. I am going to provide for each group a Google Doc. The Google Docs for your groups are also listed in our Blackboard folder, so let's take a look at that. Okay, so let's take a look at that. The second link here says annotated bibliography group members and team assignments, right? When you click here, you will see that for your section in your class, this is just an example, you'll have the group number listed, your topic, and all of your members' email addresses, as well as the link to the Google Doc that I've assigned your group. I suggest that you start by clicking on that link to the Google Doc and then typing in there how you would best want to communicate. If you all decide just to use your student emails, great. If you decide you want to use the Google Doc, great. I will warn you that neither one of those things, which I've provided to you, has an automated response where it'll notify you when someone posts. So it's very important that if you choose those two, you check in really, really often to make sure that you're not missing anything. After your group has started communicating, I suggest that you look at the example. So I'm going to pull up one of those too. This is an example of an annotated bibliography a team in one of my summer classes put together. So I just want you to be able to see that when I say it's a list of sources, it really is. Each source starts with its own citation in MLA, and it's followed by the annotation paragraph. Each annotation paragraph contains both a summary statement and a critique. So the summary is just, hey, this is what this source is about according to the author in this article, and then tell me. The critique tells me how you plan to use that particular source. So when we're looking down here and we're talking about how to do annotated bibliography critiques, I really want to make sure that you understand that it's more than just that summary, that you can evaluate the credibility of the source, whether you think it's awesome or you think it's fake news, the credibility of the author. I comment on how it might work if you were to use this in a future paper, or compare and contrast how it's different from other sources that are located in your annotated bibliography. In regards to how long it should be, I really expect that the summary portion of the annotation is 2 to 3 sentences, and the critique is no more than 2 to 3 sentences. If you have more than 6 sentences in your entire annotation paragraph, you probably need to summarize more. All right. So that takes us back to the other things that I just want to give you as tips moving forward, right? In week 2, typically I have my classes meet with me for conferences to talk about their group projects. Before that, you'll have to do a proposal assignment. This proposal assignment is just your group saying, hey, this is how we're going to divide the work, and this is what our research question is. We'll talk about those things together as a group before you move forward to put it together. I will tell you that this assignment is one that can be divided up. You have 20 annotations to do, 20 citations to do, and you'll have 4 or 5 people to work with in order to get those done. Again, though, communication is key. I hope this video helps you to better understand the assignment. And if there is any other questions, please email me, and have a blessed day.